it looks like we got a new picture of the Dangerous era, which is my favorite era of all time. Love me some Victory Tour all the way, but I absolutely love Dangerous the most. We have a picture of Jafar dressed up as Michael in the 90s. It looks like it could be late 80s into early 90s, like just right before the Dangerous era, which would be like 1989, 1990, like when he was recording Dangerous at the time, and also when he had just gotten Neverland. So it could be around that time. I hope they do it great. I hope they do it justice. I hope they do it justice, okay? Dangerous is like my favorite album. It's top for me. They did the vitiligo so perfect in this. It doesn't look cheesy. It doesn't look chalky. He doesn't look crazy. He looks like just normal, like porcelain white skin. That's how Michael was at the time. Hope they touch more on a lot of the things that he went through at the time. Also hope we get to see more than just like a couple of characters. We need to see some more people that was in his life around the time. And we also need to see him driving, because he actually did have his own cars and he did drive on the street. Even though he was not the best driver, he did drive, according to a couple of people that wrote about it, would sight him, see him on the street. They would pull up next to him at the red light and look over and see that Michael was literally in the car by himself driving. He was recording Dangerous. He used to drive himself to the studio, according to some people that was around him, and so according to people that actually worked on the album with him. He would pull up to the gate in the back, it's like ring the gate, and then the people would open the gate and let him in, and he would park in there, and you know, so on and so forth. So I really hope they touch on that a lot more, like the independence part of that aspect of him doing things on his own, driving himself, even though he did still have drivers and bodyguards and things like that. Bill Bray was still in his life, and I do feel like the movie was going to touch on that. In fact, that spoilers, so sorry, he did say, "You want me to drive?" And then Bill was like, "Not today, Joker." Like, so I think that in the film that we had just watched, I think he was supposed to drive, but it just possibly got cut out, and we just never got to see that, because again, Michael did drive. There's a YouTube video where his actual driving teacher, I guess you would say, on an interview where he was explaining the experience that he had teaching Michael how to drive, and how Michael got his license at age 17, 18, I think, or 19. I can't remember how old he was, but he did drive. So yeah, we need to see a lot more of those things. I see some more of Michael's independence in that way, hopefully in the new movie, where he's doing his own thing. He's actually driving, he's actually going out, he's actually having relationships and things like that with people around him, and continuing his creative side of him, obviously, that we all know that he has.